Greetings, and may joy be given to you. I am composing my epic poem.
Did somebody say epic?
Hello everyone. As you can see, our new series is called
Epic.
Epic, like an epic story.
Oh, that kind of epic. Oh, see, I thought it was like epic board tricks.
Well, epic does mean something incredible or amazing, but it's also what you call a huge, amazing story.
Radical.
There you go.
In this series, we'll be hearing about the epic true story of Jesus and all the things he said and did that changed the world forever and can still change our lives today.
The beacon is lit. A message is on its way.
Here it is! Thanks! We didn't give the crow a name. Okay, what are some good crow names? Maybe Bubbles? Crover? Maybe something simple like Bird. Josh, what's the matter? You're usually full of name ideas.
Huh? Oh, I don't know, Fred?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, what's up?
So we just got a new keyboard player in the band, right?
Yeah, Val. Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he just joined the band a few days ago, but already he's driving me crazy. He won't stop texting me. He keeps sending me new song ideas, but he doesn't even know our old songs yet. I mean, and some of them are kind of weird. Like, listen to this. Okay, stop.
Interesting. Well, maybe he just doesn't know how your band works yet.
Maybe, but he's not texting the other band members every 30 seconds. I don't even respond, but he doesn't get the message.
Ooh, speaking of message, we haven't read today's epic question yet.
Oh.
This one is from Cleo in Alexandria. She writes, "Hey Josh and Beka, there's a new kid in my school. Some of the other kids already don't like her and I feel a little bad. Is there something I should do?" That's a good question, Cleo. It can be tough to meet new people.
Tell me about it. Val keeps sending me memes about mime. He knows that I like mime. Is he making fun of me? I can't tell.
I was going to say it's probably difficult for the new person in school to meet like hundreds of new people and get to know them. Maybe the Bible can tell us what to do though. We'll be right back to ask, what does the Bible say?
Hear ye, hear ye. What does the Bible say? We shall find out today.
Cleo's question was about how to treat someone who is new and who is having some trouble fitting in.
The good news is, I've solved the problem by figuring out what I need to tell Val in order to get him to fit into the band. I made a book of rules that tells him all the things he needs to do to belong.
Book of rules. Rule number 10. No dressing up like a moth. Has he been doing that?
I wouldn't put it past him.
All right. Rule number 42. No putting raisins in cookies because that's just wrong. What's wrong with raisins?
Basically everything.
Okay. Josh, I don't think reading a bunch of rules is gonna make Val feel like he's welcome. Let's look at a story about what Jesus did when he met someone who didn't belong.
I'll just put this on silent.
In the year 100 BC, Roman soldiers invaded the land of Judea, the place where about 100 years later, Jesus would be born. When the dust cleared, Caesar, the emperor, was in charge of the whole land.
And basically the whole world. You know, no big deal.
Caesar put a king in charge of Judea and the countries around it.
Oh hey, I'm a king.
That king put a ruler called a prefect in charge of Judea.
I'm practically prefect in every way.
The truth is, many of the people living in Judea hated Rome. They hated the rulers and the soldiers and the laws. Time went by, 130 years actually, but not much changed.
Oh, hey there. I'm Matthew. I'm basically a normal guy, just trying to do normal guy things.
Matthew was basically normal, except for one thing. Matthew was a tax collector. You see, Caesar told the king, who told the prefect, to collect money or taxes from everyone in the land and carry their money off to Rome.
So that's what I do. I count all the money and then I take it over to the Caesar.
Taking people's money for a living meant Matthew had a few enemies, especially since he gave their money to the rulers, the ones who had attacked and conquered them.
You're telling me. People are so angry with the emperor, but they take it all out on me. They say that I'm like a thief. They think I'm just a criminal, but I'm just trying to do my job.
One day, Matthew was working at his tax collector's booth.
People don't even look at me unless they're angry. They just think I'm gonna take their money away.
But this day, someone would notice Matthew. A man named Jesus, who lived in the same town as Matthew, was walking by and stopped.
Oh, hey there. If you have a grievance, then take it up with the prefect. I don't make the laws.
Jesus just said 2 words to Matthew. Follow me.
Wait, hold on. You want me to follow you? Well, okay, let's go.
Jesus and Matthew became friends quickly. But not everyone thought Matthew deserved to be included in Jesus' group.
Hey, Jesus, they're saying that I'm just a sinner, no better than a robber. I feel pretty bad.
Jesus told everyone there, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to get those who think they are right with God to follow me. I have come to get sinners to follow me." Matthew went on to follow Jesus for 3 years. He saw Jesus die on a cross and saw him come back to life. Matthew wrote down a lot of the stuff that he saw Jesus do, and we can still read what Matthew wrote in our Bibles 2,000 years later.
The story of Jesus as written by Matthew. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and all because Jesus decided to include Matthew. Jesus became one of Matthew's friends and changed Matthew's life forever.
"24 messages from Val? I bet Matthew wasn't as annoying as some people.
Well, actually, Jesus' disciples annoyed each other, disagreed, and argued with each other. Even Matthew.
What? And Jesus got along with them? I need to think about this.
Yes, his thinking pose. Well, we'll be back in just a minute with more of our epic show.
I've thought about it. Yes. Oh, what are you doing?
I have an example for you. I call this my mix-it mechanism.
Ooh, fancy pantsy. It's not as catchy as the slow-mo gizmo.
Well, it's just a hand recorder. All right, now listen to this.
Hey, this is one of the band's songs.
Yeah. Now, what would happen if you took Val off the keyboard?
I guess it would be missing something.
Okay, and now what if you took Heather off the drums?
Then it would just be Judah on guitar and me on banjo.
What if it was only one person?
That's not nearly as interesting as the whole band.
I think that's the power of including people. Your band has all these different kinds of instruments that all sound differently, but come together to make one sound. That sound couldn't happen if you didn't have each kind of instrument. Well, God made all kinds of different people, too.
Yeah, but Val is just so different from me.
I mean, we're super different, and that's what makes this show fun. Have you tried really including Val yet?
Well, I tried ignoring him, and I tried avoiding him, and I tried not talking to him. So no, I did not try including him.
Maybe he's just desperate to fit in and needs someone to give him a chance. Like what Jesus did for Matthew. You could say it this way. Jesus changed lives by including others. When we give people the chance to be our friends or invite them to do things, we're following Jesus' example. And who knows, it could mean the world to the person we're including.
Yeah, I know I like to be included by others. Maybe I will give Val a call and try to actually get to know him.
That sounds like a great idea. We'll be right back after that with a fun and yes, epic game.
Yeah, we can talk about it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go. Okay, bye. Wow, I just learned so much. Apparently Val is really into mime, and that's why he keeps sending me all those memes. And he's trying to get to know our style, because the band style is kind of unique, so he keeps sending me all those different samples and songs and stuff, and... Oh, are we live?
Yeah.
Hi!
Welcome back, everyone. Apparently Josh just had a great conversation with Val.
Yeah, we are still really different, but I think I actually could get along with him real well. And who knows, maybe we'll write our next smash hit together.
Speaking of Smash, today's game is a classic called
Will It Smash? And this game will be smashing stuff, and we'll have a choice of what tool we'll use to smash things, but we have to choose that before we know what it is we're going to be smashing.
Let's get destructive. All right, these are our various tools we can use to smash. Remember, we don't know what we're smashing when we pick our tool.
We will have 5 things to smash, so we get to use each tool 1 time. And remember, don't try this at home.
See all this protective gear?
That's right, we're safe.
Let's check it out.
All right, we got a big old wooden mallet.
And then we have this hand with looks like some leftover food from our last activity on there.
We have a tennis racket, you know, to make sure you can get all the juices if it's a food.
And we have this big bat.
And lastly, we have a cleat.
I shall choose the spiky shoe.
Oh. I'm gonna go with the baseball bat.
First up, we have a mango. I shall try my spiky shoe first.
All right.
Ready?
Give it a go, eh?
Yeah. Oh. Made some good dents in there.
Here we go. Whoa!
Oh,
It bounced!
that's a sturdy mango. Mine produced more, juices.
You can hear the juice in mine.
No, you can't. That's your sleeve.
I think I'll go with the other sporty tool.
Well,
Two
then
sports in a
I
row.
shall do a sport tool as well.
Sports!
It is a delicious cupcake that I almost feel bad about smashing.
Oh, I don't. You go for it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. I'm obviously gonna do it net side. So,
Obviously, yes,
splatters
yes.
or something.
3, 2, 1. Cupcake!
Oh, look, it's stuck to the racket.
It's like a chopping mechanism.
Oh yeah, you can like divide the cupcake that way so you can share it with all like 36 of your
Yeah,
friends.
push it through. Oh, yay, cupcake pieces! Next up, I am gonna try out the hand.
And I'm gonna try the foot. And we'll go about this hand and foot.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, bet that would hurt.
This round we will be smashing a balloon animal. All right, I shall go first.
Okay.
With my karate chopping hand.
3, 2, 1. Cover your ears.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nicely done.
Okay, next up, I'm gonna go for the hand this time.
I shall choose the mallet.
Oh, it's mallet time.
Cantaloupe.
Oh boy. I think you have the right tool for the job.
3, 2, 1, and
Oh,
Ah, you slapped it.
slapped it.
Step aside. It's mallet time.
I can't watch.
Oh!
Oh!
That needs a second swing.
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
Yeah! Yeah, get it.
The final smash.
I get the mallet.
And I get the racket. We are smashing a 1-pound gummy bear.
Looks a little sad, so we propped him up with some cantaloupe. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a sturdy gummy.
Sturdy gummy.
I imprinted him with this. One, 2, 3. Oh,
Oh.
what a sturdy little guy.
He just bounces right back. He's exactly the same as he was before. Whew. Wow, I feel great. And not just from smashing stuff. I'm so glad I made an effort to include Val today.
Yeah, including others is a great way to make a difference. After all, that's what Jesus did for Matthew and what he does for every one of us, too.
Be sure to tune in next week for more of the epic story of Jesus. Oh, I just had a great idea.
What?
I know a name for our messenger crow. We should name him after Val.
Val?
Yeah, Val Crow.
Wow.